Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about postpartum depression. My name is Naren Selvaratnam and I am from Deep Haven Counseling. So what exactly is postpartum depression? Postpartum depression is a complicated mixture of physical, emotional and behavioral changes that usually takes place in some women after giving birth. Now, to make a proper diagnosis, one has to consider the length of the symptoms and also the severity of depression. So, what happens here is that postpartum depression is associated with chemical, social, and psychological changes that happens when having a baby. So, the chemical changes could actually cause a sharp dip in hormones after the delivery. So because of this, about 1 in 10 moms usually experience baby blues, and very similar to that, sometimes certain mothers could actually experience even far severe symptoms that are associated with another condition called postpartum psychosis. So without moving to postpartum psychosis, let's discuss what exactly are the usual symptoms one would see when they have postpartum depression. Usually you would see individuals complaining about trouble sleeping, severe fatigue, lower libido, appetite changes, and frequent mood changes. But in addition to that, you would also notice symptoms that could align well or are consistent with depression. For example, not being interested in the baby or feeling like you can't really bond with the baby, or maybe persistent crying, depressed mood, loss of pleasure, severe anger, feeling like you are not worth enough, hopeless, or maybe the person could also ruminate about death or suicide, and at the same time might also have feelings or thoughts associated with hurting someone else, and at the same time they also may go through difficulties in concentration. So one has to understand that there could also be other risk factors associated with postpartum depression. For example, history of depression and other mood-related disorders in the family, even marital conflict, living alone, lack of social support, and then having children with other special needs, and going through extremely severe or stressful events like losing a job or maybe having health crisis. So a lot of other things also could pose as risk factors when it comes to postpartum depression. So if you know someone who's going through postpartum depression, it is very important that you encourage them to find right help or assistance.